Hey guys! So the first thing we're going to do, our first impression on, is the Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Puff Eye Roller. It says, immediately cools, refreshes, and decongests puffiness. Hopefully you can see that in the...
I'm not going to use it because I'll put that eye cream on.
Okay, so Rachel's not going to use it, but I'm going to use it.
I used a new e.l.f. under eye cream today. And it was very hydrating. I can feel the hydration.
Okay, so just comes out of the packaging. This is what it looks like. I've heard Jaclyn Hill talk about this, so let's see what the directions are. Gently roll Skin Renew Anti-Puff Eye Roller under the eye from the inner corner to the outer corner. Use finger to pat excess until absorbed. Apply in morning and evening. Oh, it's cold. Stuff coming out?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, it's so cold. It feels so cool.
Do it like actually underneath your eye.
It is.
No, look up. Look up. Look up.
So you're saying like
Under
here,
your eye.
where the puffiness is? Okay, so my first impression is that feels really cool. It's really cooling.
Is it sticky?
No, it feels really good.
Now touch.
I mean, it's soaking in. But I feel my under eye and it legit feels cold. I feel it. I like that. It makes me feel very refreshed. I really like that.
Can you talk about this?
Yeah.
Okay, so the foundation that we wanted to mainly do this video with is the Revlon Color Stay Whipped Cream Makeup. Creme. We have it says 24 hours on the top. I don't think this is new, is it? 24 hours. We have the shade in 150 Buff.
This reminded me of the new Tarte foundation. That's why I wanted to try. I know we don't have the other one, but didn't you try it once? Or no, you were wanting to if they came out lighter.
Yeah, if they come up out of lighter shades, I'll get the Tarte one, but they don't have it in the shade that would match me. I'm going to use this Real Technique sponge to press this foundation into the skin. But yeah, I want to let you guys know that that's what I'm going to be using.
And I'm going to be using the Sigma Flat Top Kabuki to blend mine in. This is my favorite way to blend my foundation in recently, so that's what I'm going to be using. We're also going to be priming half of our face just to see if it buffs faster, the longevity, the wear, all of that. And I'm going to be using the NYX Angel Veil, and I'm going to be putting it on my right side of the face. You should put it on the same side.
Yeah, I'm going to put mine on the right side too because I forget. And I'm going to be using the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser.
And also on that side, I'm going to be spraying it with the Smashbox Primer Water.
How are you going to control it?
The new bottle sucks.
Okay. So I have my Real Technique sponge dampened. I squeezed it out, and now it's nice, soft, and fluffy.
I'm going to be dipping into this. Oh, well, I'll show you guys. So it comes in this little glass container. It's super heavy. It feels super, super, super fancy. We got our color in 150 Buff. So you open it, and the lid comes off, and then you have this little protector. It's just like the Tarte one, isn't it? So
looks like it's settled some.
yeah, it was in the store on the side, so it is on the side. So here's what the foundation looks like inside. It's just like a moussey looking foundation.
This is a clean brush, so I'm gonna scoop mine in first and put some on the back of my hand.
Okay.
Do you want me to put some on the back of your hand with a clean brush?
Yeah.
So we're going in with a clean brush. I don't like to go in with stuff with, I don't know, dirty
I mean, I
stains.
guess that's a bad thing about this is that it is going to be unsanitary. The bacteria might get in there and it might just be bad.
What?
I don't know. Just start with a little scoop.
Wow.
It's really thick.
That's how much we're starting with.
I don't know if this color is going to match us, but we're starting with quite a bit, and I'm just going to start painting this on my face.
I'm just going to take it with my finger. It's very, very thick. Like, it's not going anywhere.
This is not going to be our shade, I can already tell you that.
It might be when you blend it out. positivity.
How does it? Doesn't smell like anything.
Doesn't smell bad.
I really thick on this side.
So I think it might be best already, just from initial looking at it, to have a brush. To do it with a brush.
See, I don't know, because it's so thick. It might be better to do it
just
with
press
a
it in the same.
If you're wanting a lighter coverage, I think it might be. It feels kind of heavy on this side of my face where I put quite a bit on. It's already feeling a little bit heavy.
Yeah, I can definitely sense it on my skin.
It's definitely a foundation feeling.
This is really soaking it up.
It's a lot thicker than I expected, but I guess it's like whipped and in a pot.
But still, you can definitely tell it's not my color.
I'll put on the screen how much this was. We got ours at Walmart. Definitely staying a little tacky, but
I'm gonna bring this down my neck.
the color isn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I used definitely more than I thought I would. I thought the amount you put on the back of my hand was gonna be way too much.
It doesn't look bad on my skin. Like, it actually looks pretty good. Let me see.
It looks a little streaky.
Yeah, with the brush. But, I mean, I think because this beauty sponge has soaked up a lot.
But it looks really good on your skin. Like it looks like skin.
Yeah.
And I used all of mine that Rachel put on the back of her hand. She didn't use all of hers.
I'm just gonna do some more just in like some problem areas, just so then I don't have to put concealer on top as much.
Do you think it's buffing better onto the prom side? What do you think?
Not really.
The prom side didn't help mine really either. Actually, I think the pores are less noticeable on the unprom side.
No, my skin definitely looks much better on this side.
Oh yeah, what about mine?
Which side you put it on this side? Turn. Turn again. Turn again. No.
Prom side looks better or
No
difference?
No difference. So this foundation looks like it has a little bit of a sheen to it. I can definitely tell with this light. And it's a little bit tacky. Not tacky, but it needs set.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely tacky. Oh god. I mean, most foundations are tacky. Should I use a setting? I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to be setting my face with the e.l.f. HD powder in sheer. I just got this as well, so it's also going to be a first impression. I know some people might be like, you shouldn't be using a powder for your first impression of a foundation, but if it's a good foundation, any powder will be good on it.
I'm just looking at it before I set it.
So here's what it comes with. It comes with a little sponge. And then, of course, it comes...
This foundation's a little bit clingy on the dry patches that I have right around my forehead. Just ever so slight.
So I'm just putting my brush in this, turning it over to get some powder on there, knocking off the excess, and setting my face.
Let me see the sheen. Wow, there's like no sheen. Wow. I'm going to be using the...
Oh my god.
What?
I didn't put concealer on.
Glad you said that. So I'm going to be mixing the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 15 Fair with the Master Conceal from Maybelline Face Studio in 10 Fair.
I'm going in with the NYX HD Concealer in Porcelain. Of course, I forgot to do this. Might be a little cakey on the side, but what can you do? Concealer blended right into it. Now, I'm going to put the lid back on this and dump some of the powder into the cap. Oh, or a ton of the powder. And I'm just going to set that.
I'm taking, well, let me.
I'm setting the right side of my face first.
I'm taking the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in Translucent Extra Coverage with my sponge. I'm just going to set my concealer.
Any powder that you have a light hand with isn't going to flash back. That Coty Airspun though doesn't flash back. It's great. So that set my face really good.
I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush and go into the Coty Airspun powder to just set the rest of my face.
I cannot stand the smell of that all over my face. I wore it once all over my face and I never wore it again.
Well, it sets this foundation beautifully. Setting it takes the tackiness away completely.
Hey guys, we're back. So as you can see, it's a little bit later than just finishing our makeup. We finished our makeup and then we went out and went on with our evening and tried out the foundation, just left it on to see how it worked. I think we had it on for about 4 hours. We put it on about 6:30 and it's 10:30 now. So that's a pretty good test. And so far, I really like the way it looks on my face. The only thing is that it is kind of patchy and breaking up around my nose area, but that's normal.
It's not on me.
But I wiped on my nose a little bit today.
I wiped
my
on
nose
my
has
chin.
been running. But like around my lips, you can't tell that I wiped lipstick off, and like there's not like a clear line of lipstick. It looks really good. I still look nice and glowy. And it looks more like a skin kind of coverage, not like super cakey, but not too thin either.
And also the highlight and blush and contour applied really smoothly.
They
on
really
top of
did.
The powder after you set it down. My face still feels really nice and silky. I do have a little bit of oiliness right on my nose and a little bit right here on my forehead, not lower, but like right here. And that's actually normal for me. I actually am not as oily.
Cry that. The powder on top of that foundation set it really well, so that's awesome. I didn't get really super sweaty though, but I did grill and we had a fire and we did have a pretty good evening of activities, not like difficult activities, but we did do some stuff. We didn't sit inside all the time.
We'll list the products down below of what we put on top of all of this so you can like kind of get a feel for what we did after we got off camera.
Yeah, so we'll let you know about that. Just some super simple makeup, and that's pretty much all we did, but blush, highlight went on very good. All of my powders are lasting very well. So
overall, I give it a thumbs up. I'll be using it more.
Me too.
Especially as I get a little bit darker. It was a little bit
I think it was the perfect color for me right now as transitioning. I really like it. The only downfall, the only downfall is the packaging. It is very heavy, but I guess it is protected in there.
You won't be able to travel with it though.
Yeah, you won't be able to travel with it because it's heavy and it's glass. You risk it breaking.
Try to keep it as sanitary as possible.
Yeah, kind of scoop a little bit out if you can. That new Tarte brush would be really cool with the kind of the whipped foundation that they have. So yeah, but overall I really like this. I think it's going to be great for in the summertime. It's not too matte, but it's not too dewy, and it's right in the middle, and I think it's going to be great for the summertime. So if you guys have been looking for a new foundation, I really recommend this one. It seems to be doing very well. I don't think it would be good for really oily skin, but probably not super dry skin either.
I've also felt it, like when we first applied it, you could tell that you put foundation on, but
I feel fine now.
Yeah,
and we didn't set our face with like a setting spray or anything, did we?
No.
Not like a long
lasting. No.
So it's blasted pretty good. For primer versus unprimed, I don't see a huge difference. It may have applied a little bit better on the primed side, but
I actually think my blush lasted on the unprimed side better than this.
Oh really?
Side.
That's funny. But yeah, makeup has lasted good. good thumbs up for me. I'll
too.
definitely be using it. Rachel will probably purchase it so we don't have to share. Good. As for the Garnier depuffer thing that I used, I love this. It was so nice and cool. And obviously, sorry about my nail. Obviously they're not like super depuffed because it's been a long day. But so far I've really been liking this, so I'll keep you guys updated, and if I really do enjoy this, I will let you guys know. Powder, love, other than a little bit of flashback, but yeah.
Oh, I wanted to mention, I used this e.l.f. contour palette today.
For the first time.
For the first time. I used this contour shade right here. This shade kind of scares me, but I used the contour shade, very, very, very pigmented. So far I like it better than the L'Oreal Infallible one. Like, I just dipped my brush in it and it was smooth sailing from there. And I also used this brush for the first time too. It's kind of like a fan brush, but I use that to contour. I love this combination. I think it's going to be one of my favorites for a long time to come. So yeah, if you have been wanting this, go pick it up. Get it at your Walmart or local Walgreens or whatever.
Alright, so we hope you guys enjoyed this video. He hopes you enjoyed it too. But if you guys have any comments or questions about this foundation, if you want us to give a more in-depth review, then let us know, and yeah, we'll let you know. So give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, like and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.